All right. Yo, I'm with the boys, Helmand and Jackson. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Yo, what's up, guys? How you
What's
guys doing?
up?
Chilling. Cool. So Helmand, I wanted to kind of get to it because I know you've been doing Amazon for about how long again?
A month and some change, maybe like a month and a week and a
Okay,
half.
got you. Okay, got you. Cool. And then Jackson, you're pretty much on the same page with that, or what about you?
Like 3 weeks now, three
Got
and
you.
a half, maybe.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, cool. So pretty much same thing. But yeah, no, I mean, Hellman, I know we've been working for about a month and a half now. I know you came from a similar background. Like, talk to me. Like, what was your background? Where did you come from? How'd you get what made you want to get into Amazon? Talk to me.
So yeah, I used to do affiliate marketing on an app called Sheen and Temu. And what made me want to switch is because I was constantly trading my time for money on Temu and Sheen. I was making good money, like 4 to 8 to even 10K a month, but I wanted something more scalable, and I thought Amazon was the best choice for that.
Got you. Cool. And then Jackson, obviously, I know you're Hellman's like you guys are pretty much boys and at this time you kind of just rubbed off what Hellman was doing already, or what was your background with this?
So I started looking at Amazon 3 years ago, but I
Okay.
never found the time or like really drive to just make it happen. And then I saw Hellman start doing it and he found your course and pieces started being put together and it was just the right time, right place, right thing, all kind of put together at the same time.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, I remember no I remember Hellman, you came from obviously like you already came from like a business background already. So bro, like what, let me just kind of get straight to the point. You guys started about a month and a half ago and you guys have had some pretty quick success, right? Obviously, like I don't want to say overnight success because a lot was I know you guys have been grinding your butts off for quite some time now, but like a month and a half, and you guys are doing what now in revenue so far, like in the past week alone? Like what have you guys done?
The past week, uh, I did 13.7K. I've had a late shipment rate and like my account's
Okay.
up
Yeah. We
on
gotta fix
hold.
that. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. There you go. So about 13 bands and then Jackson.
Mine's at 16 and 5.
And that's in 7 days alone, correct?
Yep. That's
Gotcha.
7 days in.
And what do you guys think your margins are on that? Like profit? Because obviously everybody could have, insane sales, but we want to know what profit is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Probably the profit margin percent is 30 to 50% varying on the products.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's say
So
average around like what, 40, maybe in the middle.
yeah, probably 40% on
Yeah.
average.
So you guys tell me you guys made about roughly $6,000 to $7,000 ish,
Yeah.
$8,000 in your case. So somewhere around there, $7,000 profit in a week alone, currently
Yeah.
in a month and a half in the business.
Yep.
That's insane. So obviously that's pretty, a lot of guys when they hear that, they're like, holy crap, like that's pretty damn good. What do you guys think really led you guys up to that? Like Hellman, let me ask, like, what do you like? I'll ask Hellman first and I'll ask you Jackson. But Hellman, what do you think was the turning point to you being able to pump out numbers like that?
So yeah, so at first I was definitely the first few weeks sourcing products, didn't really find anything too crazy.
Hmm.
And yeah, just kept sourcing, kept doing it every single day, made sure to lock in, read all the Keepa videos that you have in your mentorship, read all those videos, ask you questions. And because at first I started selling a Pantene product, which like it was just like 100 sales a month, and I wasn't making too much money. But what
Hmm.
took it to the next level was just expanding my knowledge and networking with people in the Discord,
Yep,
and definitely getting a person that you trust on board, like Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
for
I'm
sure.
super close with him. I 100% trust him.
Yeah,
100% trust me. Those are the type of people that you want to do business with. You know what I'm saying?
thousand
And
percent.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's huge. I mean, obviously, because I mean, Hellman was you were doing the solo for obviously until you just caught up with Jackson, and you were doing pretty solid by yourself. I mean, you were hitting like decent, 1K days still, which is pretty,
yeah,
and that's like all the way for the most part too.
yeah,
And then you Jackson, and it's crazy like how Jackson, you just started this, and you guys collabed, and instantly you both made a crap ton of more money, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Two
And like
minds, bro. Yeah. So it's like
literally,
that.
yeah. And would you guys, I mean, I'm sure you would say like being able to build that relationship together and work on this together has helped you guys exponentially expand your business.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Gotcha. Okay, fire, sweet. So like what are some, what do you guys think are some like things that you would avoid coming in as a new seller, right? Starting things out, getting things going. Like what are some things you guys think you would avoid?
I think the first thing that you should avoid is like picking which products to sell because a lot of products have like bad like IP complaints and just things like that. And make sure that all the products you sell are like in good condition and just like from the same source, I feel like.
Gotcha. Jackson, what do you think?
I think that you should avoid doing bad business. I feel like if there is no reason to trade your soul for money, so a lot of new sellers will find like super cheap or damaged or even expired things, and they'll send them off and do illegitimate business rather
Yeah,
than do legit business.
exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, like obviously, like in especially in your guys' space, because I know you guys were doing a lot of RA together too, which is fire. You guys are running that up. It's so sick. Hellman sending me the videos of you guys printing FBM orders out. It looks so dope.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, like the cool thing is you guys made all that money without selling expired goods, without selling any inauthentic stuff. Like everything was good, and now you don't have to deal with any of those any of those issues that you would have to deal with if obviously you guys didn't do it right. So that definitely makes sense. What are you guys thinking Q4 is gonna look like? Obviously, you guys have only been in this for a month and a half and seeing pretty pretty dang good success. What are you guys predicting for Q4?
Yeah, so quarter four, at least 100K revenue. You know what I'm saying? Jackson, like, he just started this, you know what I'm saying? He's already like learning everything that I've
Uh-huh.
learned already. He's
Yep.
locking in and he's definitely gonna pump out a lot of money because he works super hard and we're gonna have both minds. He's kind of want to work towards the wholesale side. I kind of want to do like OA and then in the middle we both do RA.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like that.
That's fire. Yeah, and Jackson, obviously, you're literally you're not even a month into this. Like you kind of just obviously rubbed off of off of Helmand, and you guys are kind of like going together. So what are you thinking? Being 3 weeks into this, like where's your mind at with this kind of stuff?
So the beauty of me and Hellman's relationship is he's always the more reserved one. I'm the very like outgoing. I think at least 300K revenue in quarter four. At
Yeah,
least. At
he's
least.
crazy. He's crazy. So anytime we make any type of day, $1,000 days, like, no, we need to make $30,000 today. We need
You
to make
need that.
this.
You need
And look,
that.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Because it does push me, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's a very good trait that Jackson has.
That's fire. Yeah, you guys really. I'm really glad. You guys got in touch with each other and really made this work. I mean, Hellman, we've been working together for a little bit now, and obviously, I knew from the beginning you were gonna do really good things because you obviously come from that background, and just you being the hard worker that you are, I didn't. This is not a surprise to me at all. Because I
Thank you. I
mean,
appreciate that.
for the most part, like it's pretty safe to say this business requires a lot of work and hustle. I mean, it's
100%.
100%, right?
100%.
Like,
And look, oh, sorry.
oh,
One
go
thing
ahead.
that I will say is that this course definitely helps, but you have to put in the hours. You have to put in like the
Exactly.
hours and then plus the tools, plus the people in the Discord to network with.
Yeah.
Really, like, there's no way I would have done it without that.
Yeah.
100%. I probably would have done it maybe later down the line, but to get this much success this quick with all the knowledge that I've learned from the Discord, having one-on-one calls with you, even like the coaches in the Discord, like Jason helping source products, or they even like give you leads sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like
100%.
all that coming into play is really just like the main reason why I'm at today, honestly.
Yeah. Facts. No, for sure. And that's like the coolest thing. I mean, it just cuts the whole learning curve in half. But aside from that though, I mean, you guys are thinking about having a massive Q4, which I don't doubt it. I mean, Jackson's gonna lose his mind if you guys don't hit even 100K, or if you guys hit
Oh
100K.
no, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Lose my
that's
mind.
always good to have in your back pocket. So fire. I mean, at the end of the day, like if you had to give like a message to anyone looking to scale, having trouble finding products, that kind of thing, what would you guys, give them tips on?
So if they're having trouble finding products on OA, well, there's like one of two reasons. Either like you're just not trying that hard and you think that you are, or you're just not reverse sourcing. Like I've been reverse sourcing and basically like how I reverse source is like I found like a decent product that I think I can find, and then I just spend like maybe 5 to 10 minutes trying to find that product. I think people when they reverse source, they don't really keep checking. They don't really scroll down at the end of the page because there's been so many times where I'm reverse sourcing and I scroll down on like Target and I don't find it, but I keep scrolling, find the product, sell it. You have to be putting in the hours for reverse sourcing and OA because you only get better at it. You can like now I feel like I can source stuff for like 15 minutes and find like a decent product on a good page. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And that
So
and
just
that's
keep,
insane.
nah, yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of ways to improve, but the main thing is just experience and time, and you just need to keep putting in your hours, and you will find good products. Because that was me at first. I scanned like I was doing OA for like 8 hours, and I couldn't find one product. It was like actually so annoying. But just make sure you're just trying and learning and networking, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean that's like for you guys to be able to turn that over super quickly. Like it's crazy. Most guys would be on their computers for hours, losing their mind over why they're not finding products. And you being a month and a half in it, you can source right now and probably find a good chunk of leads, and that's because of what you put in the time.
100%.
Right. So that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like you guys are definitely you guys are definitely on the right path. I'm really excited to see where you guys are gonna be in the next, few months. December is gonna be a movie for you guys. You guys are gonna see like it's gonna be so euphoric for you guys, it's gonna be crazy. But fire. So you guys are hitting, I mean, what's the projection for the month you guys think? Because we're what? We're not we're October, right? Yeah. So what are you guys thinking for the month?
I'll let Jackson answer this.
So I think in the next 30 days, starting like for my 30-day projection is like 50K. That's in gross revenue.
There you go. Fire.
But
And
That's like
what do you think?
I was thinking around like 40.
40,
Okay.
okay.
We're
Okay,
like
got you.
on the
40.
same page.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go. I mean, hey, that's we'll take that in our our second month of work,
100%.
and we'll take that all day. I was not hitting that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was not hitting that in my second month of work. So you guys are definitely on the right track. That's
Yeah.
fine. And obviously you guys are having really good margin on it, so that'll be really good. Dude, I want to say at the end of the day, like when it comes to scaling this thing, you guys probably are looking more towards like when are you looking to scale like in a wholesale, Helmand? Because I know you're really big on OA, Jackson's big on wholesale. Are you guys looking to just, kind of throw in a mixture of both right now, or maybe take OA full time for Q4? Like what's the game plan?
Yeah. Yeah. So for right now, I want to focus more on OA. Right now, Jackson is trying to find wholesale leads and all that, and he's trying to do that. And I'm just focusing more on OA for right now. But definitely once we scale wholesale, it'll be a whole nother game. Whole nother game for
Yeah,
sure. But
100%.
yeah.
Now, do you recommend like Hellman? Because I know obviously Jackson, you're a lot newer to this compared to Hellman. Hellman, you kind of getting because you're like always like your thing. That's like your bread and butter, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously Jackson, you're like more like the sales side of things in terms of getting landing accounts, getting that. So you guys definitely have a really interesting relationship. Which is sick about this. Now, Hellman, like, what do you think? Do you feel like OA has 100% helped you in terms of scaling? Like, would you recommend, for example, a beginner just getting a wholesale right away?
No, I mean honestly, no. I wouldn't personally do or wholesale if it wasn't for Jackson, just because he has prior experiences with other businesses. Like he's wholesale like a bunch of things before, so that's why I have no problem trusting him with like getting into wholesale. Me, I think probably in the future that I would transition to wholesale, but for a new seller, I think they should first start off with RA because that's how I started off.
Yeah,
RA and then OA and then probably wholesale. But it depends how quickly, how the time frame you want it.
exactly.
If you want to master something, if you want to don't master something. But yeah, I don't know. It just depends on each seller. But I do recommend when you first start off your Amazon account, do RA, go to Ross, go to Burlington. You're not going to find anything in your first few days, but just keep doing it because you will
Yeah.
find something for
You had to
sure.
break the news soon. Everybody always expects like a quick like get rich quick thing, but yeah, it
Yeah, 100%.
takes a lot of work for sure. Cool, sweet. And then for you, Helming, obviously I know you said you're like always like your thing. Um, and would you say like, being able to network and learn from other guys and other sellers, like do you feel like that's helped you a big part play into scaling your business?
No, yeah, 100%. Like even in the Discord, like the ecom Discord, I've asked like questions, I get answers quickly, you know what I'm saying? I networked with a few other sellers at the start. We've shared ASINs, we've done that, helped us. You know what I'm saying? Networking, like your net worth is your net worth, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that.
Yeah, for sure. Cool, bro. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like I was saying, you guys are not gonna, you guys are gonna take this into the moon. It's only a matter of time. Um, but other than that, I mean, other than Amazon, Hellman, where we still got our agreement, right? I got to cook you on the one-on-ones whenever we meet up in LA or in Florida. I
Yeah,
think
for
those
sure.
fun. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to get on this. You guys are killing it. Obviously we'll definitely shoot a future um call to kind of see where you guys are at. Maybe after Q4, I want to see where you guys are at. So we'll do that. Hopefully, you guys will have some really good socials by then. So we'll shout the boys out, and then
100%.
other than that, I mean, I appreciate you guys for hopping on. Let's get rich this Q4. And one final tip, man. Like if and Jackson, you as well, man. What would you guys give to your beginner selves if you guys were first starting out and just wanted to get in the online Amazon business side of things?
I think the first step is to definitely learn from someone that has more experience than you. That's what I would do, honestly, because at the end of the day, you don't know everything. Even if you think you know everything, you don't. And learning from someone that already has the prior knowledge, already is successful in something, is the best way to go about anything. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my first tip. Second tip is do it with somebody you trust. Find a good friend to do it with.
Facts. Yeah,
Lock in, put in the hours. You could put things aside and do things later. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be like completely like a no life on Amazon. Like I have like one day off, you know what I'm saying? Like on Saturday and maybe Sunday.
boy in the
But the rest of
trenches.
the days,
The trenches.
huh?
So
I
he's in
know,
the trenches.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, but the rest of the days just do it. And I truly think if you start now instead of delaying it, that it's just way better because having money when you're young is 300 million times better than having any amount of money when you're 60, bro. So I just think that just to not procrastinate, just to lock in and work every single day. That's what I
For
think.
sure.
Yeah.
Cool, Jackson.
I
Obviously, Jackson, you're a lot newer, so let me hear your side of things.
so I think that a lot of people underestimate the power of a handshake and your word. So a lot of young kids go into business expecting it to just be bread butter. They're given what they want and it just works. But I feel like a lot of people like underestimate, like you go in, you meet someone, you build a relationship, you shake their hand at the end of the day, and you just keep building on that relationship. If I could tell any new seller out there, it's find someone local, work on your relationship with them. They'll help you scale so much faster than
Yeah.
trying to find these random people online that you have no connection to, you
Yeah,
can't talk to. Just
100%
your word is everything.
facts.
100%.
For sure. Cool. Sweet, guys. And then real quick before we roll off, I gotta see the Amazon refresh screen. You guys able to refresh those screens? We gotta see the refresh screens.
All right. Should I go first? You go first. You go first.
There you go. Hold up. Wait. And the brightness. You might turn down the brightness a little bit. There you go. Cool. Okay. 13K, 2,290 sales. Hellman, go ahead and talk for the screen while you're showing that, just so you can just so the screen can pop up on your end.
It's 2.2K today, 2.29, which is basically like three 2.2K. Yeah. There you go.
Fire.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go. Fire. Cool, Jackson. Damn, I say, yep, the boys are cooking. The boys are cooking. Jackson, go ahead and speak for like,
1,500.
go ahead and speak. Show your screen again, Jackson, and then just
Have a
speak.
headshot. Speak.
Oh yeah, you got it. No, you guys got it. Cool, fire.
All
No,
right,
all
for
right.
sure.
Just want
Okay.
to make sure. I want to make sure you captured it, but it looks like you guys got it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You guys are crushing it. You guys are gonna kill it. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' growth in the next few months, and I appreciate you boys for hopping on.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Cool, awesome, guys.
All right. See ya.
All right.